Okay. Yeah, I'll edit that other part out. But yeah. All right, what is happening, everybody? It is wonderful to be back here with y'all. We've got the lovely Mrs. Butter here with us. And today I want to look really quick at a pair of dunks that I just picked up. A lot of people say they're super ugly, but most importantly, I want to talk about the dunks that you've picked up. And there were two different colorways. A lot of times I see shoes that I think she might like, and then I show them to her. This time, whenever I showed them to you and I kind of said, which color do you like the most? You were like, you shouldn't have shown me both pairs because
I like them both.
You like them both. What was it about this pair that grabbed your attention and that you liked right off the bat? Because you pretty much liked them immediately. I could tell it was a big hit with you.
I just liked it because they are both, like, you could dress them up, but they can also be casual at the same time.
And, okay, and that kind of goes well with, you've just started a new job.
New chapter.
New chapter. You're Mrs. Big Shot now. Do you think you'll wear these shoes to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. You don't really buy into what's hype, what's not hype. That doesn't really matter to you. But why do you like wearing dunks a lot?
I just feel like they have so much variety and color, and you could match them with your outfits, and I'm a matchy girl.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, before we even get to my ugly pair of dunks that I want to show y'all, I do have to say also thank you for taking care of me. You have been my nurse for the past week, a little bit. Yeah, a week and a half. She's like, don't sell me short. Yeah, this is the first time in our marriage. We've been married over 20 years. We got married as kids pretty much. And it's funny because you don't really think of whenever you're going to be down and out and really laid up. But I feel like this is the first time in our long relationship that I've really been helpless.
In sickness and health, babe.
In sickness and health, absolutely. And again, I just got to say thank you. I have been, even though I'm upright now, I will probably be back to bed right after this. And I have been in bed 90% of the time. Yeah. Well,
I've been trying to get him to stay in bed more, so maybe not 90, I'd maybe say 85.
Okay, well, either way, I've been in bed for the majority of the time for the last week and a half, but I am a busybody, so it's very hard for me to stay down, but I am...
a little stir crazy.
I'm getting very stir crazy, but thank you again to Mrs. Butter. She's taking great care of me.
But I've actually been liking it because at night, like, he's usually wandering around the house, but now he has to stay in bed and watch the shows with me.
I am prone to wander around the house at nighttime. Let's get to the shoes. We'll start with my ugly pair, then we'll get to your cute pairs. Okay, so real quick, I did a short on these. These are the Limousine Skateboarding SB Dunk Lows. And a lot of people have very strong opinions about these. I know a lot of people are like, oh, those are ugly. I actually think they're ugly. Like, I'll agree with you. But I think for a football themed shoe, I like them. I think it's pretty cool. They came with a whole bunch of different lace options. Because I'm a Pittsburgh fan, I think it would be cool to get some yellow SB laces and throw maybe some black and yellow laces in, maybe just yellow. But I've seen people lace them underneath those football laces that go up the center of the tongue, and it looks really, really cool. So I would like to wear these with Pittsburgh gear. What do you think of these shoes?
I mean, I think they're cool. I like that kind of novelty stuff. Like whenever you got the ones that look like hamburgers. Like...
So you're a fan of the burger dunks?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I like about them. For what they are, It's a football themed shoe, and you definitely see that football theme. I'm not going to get real into the weeds on this pair because this really isn't the main topic here, but since we're looking at Mrs. Butter's recent dunk pickups, I just wanted to take a second and show you all these. I admit that they're ugly, but I love how evident and how obvious the theme is, and we love watching football. I think you love watching football.
Not as much as you, but I like it.
Right, she supports the family, yeah, so...
I support the Steelers.
Right, but we love football season, and for what it is as a football-themed SB Dunk, I think these things are cool. So, while people might be correct whenever they say that these are ugly, I think Limousine Skateboarding did a really cool job with these. I mean, they even have a fake little air valve accent there at the top of the lace holes, and I just think they came out really cool. But anyhow, that's my pair. Let's look at your pair. Okay. So as we were saying, there were two colorways here. I showed her both colorways, and I asked her like which one she preferred. And whenever I asked her that, she said you shouldn't have shown me both colors because she actually liked both colorways of them. So we just got them both. I ended up hearing the morning that these were dropping on sneakers that this brown pair was way more limited. So I ordered this pair from Bloomingdale's because I just happened to search for them and saw that they were sitting on the Bloomingdale's website. So I ordered this before the actual sneakers drop, and then I got this pair from Sneakers. Since you've gotten them in hand, is there a pair that you like more than the other?
No, I just think that I'll wear both of them for whatever outfit I'm wearing. You know, I feel like those brown ones kind of go with the fall, and this might be more winter.
Yeah.
So I'd probably wear them in the winter too.
Yeah, and I can see that too. If you're looking at them as like seasonally, I can definitely see where this has more of like a fall feel to it. But I agree with you as well. I think that they could pretty much be worn all year round. And of course, it is a Harris Tweed. I guess you would call it a collab, but both of them have this cool Harris Tweed tag on the tongue. And whenever I see these in person, it immediately reminds me of Pap's jackets. He was always in church before his health went downhill, and you'd always hear his Pap Hogman amen coming from the pew. But whenever I saw this pair in particular, it just reminds me of like every sports coat that he would wear to church. And usually it was some hue of brown, but a lot of them probably were even made by this Harris Tweed. I guess it's like a fabric company. I don't know if they really brand the clothes themselves, but anyhow, it just all had this wool type of fabric on his jackets, and it just has a cozy feeling like that. So I love these because right off the bat, they reminded me of Pap. Both pairs did come with like frayed laces already in the shoes. There you can see the ones in the brown pair. Those are brown laces, and they came with a spare lavender set of laces. And then the black and white pair came with frayed black laces, but they came with a spare set of white laces. And I just think the laces look really cool in there. Will you swap out the laces, or do you think you'll rock them the way that they are?
I think I like them the way they are right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I would probably just keep them with the way that they are. What, show them the back of the tongue? Yeah, the back of the tongue is really neat. It's like a liner on a jacket.
Looks like it would be real comfortable and cozy.
Yeah, it definitely does, and it feels really soft. The tongues are very
padded.
Pliable, yeah, and padded. Like, I just feel like these will be more comfortable than what you would expect. And again, much like the brown pair, this one just reminds you of like a sport coat, or like even like a women's coat or something like that.
It reminds me of my winter coat, actually, I believe.
Yeah, you do have a winter coat, especially like this black and white pair. Yeah. So like I said, I heard the brown pair was a lot more limited, and it was weird whenever I looked at the stickers on the boxes. This is the label for the black and white pair, and it just looks pretty standard. But then the sticker for the brown pair actually says HT, I think, for Harris Tweed, and it also has QS on there, which signifies it's a quick strike, and that also kind of reinforces what we were told on the day of release, that this brown pair was way more limited. I don't know why they would have made the brown pair a quick strike and the black and white pair not a quick strike, but anyhow, looking at the labels, that seems to be the case. All right, so I think we've covered most of the stuff with it. Do you want to try these on real quick and we can just show them real briefly how they look on feet?
Sure.
All right, well, we will be right back. All right, so you started with the brown pair.
Yep.
What do you think? What's your verdict?
They're really comfortable, actually.
Are they?
I think they're more comfortable than other Dunks.
Really?
For some reason. I think there's extra padding or something.
What about the way that they look? You like how they look?
Yeah, I think like I'll probably wear like more flowy pants.
Right.
But yeah, I think they'll look cute.
Yeah, yeah. I really like them. I think that your feet always look cute in the Dunk silhouette just because they're little and dainty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see how the black pair looks. What do you think? Okay. And now the black pair. Yeah, I think if I were to pick a favorite, I would probably pick the black pair. I think they are adorable.
Yeah, I think they would probably go with a little bit more.
Probably. But like you said, if you dress up the brown pair, what I might think like, oh, I like those better. But I think for casually, I love that black pair. I like them both, but I do think I prefer the black pair.
Yeah, and I like how you can wear them with jeans, but then also I could probably put them with some flowy dress pants, and I think they would look adorable.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just felt like these would be good for my new job, since I'm an executive director of a non-profit. It'd be, I don't know, it'd be dressy, but also casual.
Dressy, but down to earth, yes, not like, exactly. Look at me. Yeah, 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 cool. Yeah, I think they're really cute. You could be a foot model. Right. So if you had to score these 0 to 10.
I would say 10.
For both of them?
Yep. Because they're both cute.
They are both cute.
And they're both really comfy.
Okay. Well, what more could you ask for, huh? All right. Well, I'm going to get in there and get reclined again. Okay. Thank you so much for doing this video and for taking care of me.
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and we will catch you all on the next one. We're out.